Yeah, but it's like, dude, just jump in water. You get paid.
All right, we are recording this for posterity. I'm 100% sure nobody's going to be here, considering I'm an hour and a half early. All right, so I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I am trying to get out of here, so it's going to be quick. So, first thing I want to show you, well, let me show you this. This is funny. So this lady was tired of her kids making a mess, so she used AI to make it look like their messes were on the news. This is pretty funny.
And now let's move on to the main news of the two children named Elon and Lux have still not cleaned up their room. Our special correspondent Maria joins us. We will keep you updated on the situation.
Hello, Oliver. The floor is covered with drawings, toys, and the bed is unmade. In a word, total chaos. There's no doubt that if Elon and Lux don't clean up today, a special service will come and take all the toys away from the house.
Look at them cleaning up. It worked. See, AI is for good. AI is for good. All right. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the new stuff in NotebookLM. I mean, if you are not messing with this, please check this out. I had a thing in here, some kind of, I had a little tutorial, I guess, on the components of a modern web app. Really captivating subject, I know. But I'm trying to learn all this stuff. So I just wanted to show you the videos that you can get from here, right? So this is pretty awesome. I might have shown you this before, but now you can do these automatic
Welcome to the Explainer.
video explainer. So imagine you're in college. This is going to be epic. Any subject, you just stick the stuff in here and then get an explainer video. So I'm going to go through this real quick.
Have you ever looked at a slick web app and just wondered what's actually going on under the hood? It can feel like this super complex, magical thing. But today, we're going to pull back the curtain and
Backed with. Then you've got the entire page. It's why modern apps feel so snappy and responsive.
And to build with those Legos at like lightning speed, developers use a tool called Vite. So if for a long
All right, so that's pretty cool. I'm trying to learn coding and all that, so this is really helpful. But now there's a new thing, right? So now the audio overviews, you can choose. Before it was just a podcast and you had no control. Now you can choose from a deep dive, which is I think what it used to be, right? A deep dive. You can have a bite-sized overview, critique, which I'm assuming is if you're, like it says, an expert review of your sources, offering constructive feedback. So I guess if you're like a college student writing papers or a novelist, that could be cool for that. Or a marketer preparing copy, you know. And then debate, I don't know what this could possibly be. Why don't we do that one? Let's choose debate. And then here's another new thing. What should the AI host focus on in this episode? One host should prefer old school HTML, CSS, WordPress, and the other should like React, TypeScript, etc. as covered in this material. And let's see, generate. So it's going to make that. And I had done, I think, an earlier one. Let's see. Let's see the old one.
You've laid out this really interesting blueprint for a modern web app. It pulls together, user logins, maps, even private data.
It's quite a stack.
Yeah.
And when you use an app like that, clicking buttons, signing in with Google.
Yeah, it feels seamless, right? But there's so much clever engineering happening behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the deep dive.
All right, so like I said, it was a deep dive. So now we're doing a kind of a debate. So once that finishes, we'll listen to a couple of seconds of that and just compare. And then what did I do here? So this is a study guide. So give a little quiz with the answer. Essay format questions. I guess you could write your essay or speak it, use something like Super Whisper, and then have the AI critique you your answer, and then a glossary of key terms. This is super cool because it's instant. You don't have to do anything. You just literally put your sources over here, and then click on one of these options. Let's see what this artifact timeline, mind map. What else did I create here? I think I created a mind map. Yeah. It's kind of brilliant, man. And people sleep on this. People are sleeping on NotebookLM, and I think it's a shame because it's one of the most powerful things. This is basically, if you know anything about modern AI terminology, this is RAG, Retrieval-Augmented Generation, right? Did I say that right? So what RAG is it provides context apart from what the LLM has been trained on. So you have the LLM and it's been trained on this corpus of knowledge, the internet and all this kind of stuff. And then what RAG does is like your own little like depository of references that your query not only looks at its context, but it also looks at this depository. So that's Retrieval-Augmented Generation. Yes, I said that right. So this is RAG, basically, in its simplest form. So you can create RAG locally. You can build apps that use, these sources that user could upload some PDFs, and then your chat references that, right? Like ChatGPT does that, Gemini does that. So this is pretty neat because NotebookLM, from what I see, it tries to limit it not to the sources. It doesn't delve too much into its context. It favors these sources. So, pretty neat. While that is generating, talking about ChatGPT, is they have a new thing. Formerly paid feature. They now have a folder system. There's two things that they rolled out. A folder system, so you can organize your stuff into projects, like folders. So you can have, my marketing stuff, and provide for the free plan, which is what I'm on, I think you get like 5 sources. So you can, again, incorporate RAG, Retrieval-Augmented Generation, where the LLM is referencing those sources in its answer. And the other thing they rolled out was the ability to branch off. So you can have a conversation, right? And you're like, tell me about birds. What's the conspiracy about birds not being real and they're made by government? And I'll say, blah, blah, blah. And you can branch that off. You say, okay, I like that answer, but now you can branch that off and say, well, I want to keep this thing and not mess up the context, but let's go down a rabbit hole on this side. And then you could say, well, I don't really like any of those answers, and go back to your original branch, as opposed to continuing to ask in the same thread and messing up your context. So let's see if I can actually show you that. Go to ChatGPT. Okay, I don't see nothing here. ¿Qué pasó? Okay, here we go. So new project. Let's do novel, because I'll be writing one. And what is this? Investing, homework, writing, health. I don't know. That's ridiculous. So what is even the point of this? Create project, and I'm gonna see what I can do now. In novel, can I drag? Hey, so you got a way to organize things, bro. This is sweet. Yeah, I like this. Sentence revision, that's part of that. Yeah, man, that doesn't suck. That's dope. All right, so you have that. And I'll give you a sample of the branching thing. So let's go to, let's see. Let me just do a chat. Please explain the birds aren't real thing. And I'm going to say yes. I want you to explain. All right, so he talks all this crap. And no, I don't want that. Now what I want is to branch off. Branch in new chat. So now go ahead with that. I'm not even trying to spell. All right. So what I did was I create another chat with the same exact name, and you know, you can rename it like V2. And say, I don't like that. I'm gonna go back to this one. You know, you branched off. So 2 little useful things right there. Let me shut my chat yippity and go back here, go back here. The thing is still happening. Okay. Walk that. 4:42. I gotta get the heck out of here if I want to get to where I'm going in time. Okay, so that's that. What else do we got here? Resemble AI. They sent me this thing, and I was like, let me just do it on the live stream because I have no idea what this is. What kind of voice do you want to create? How about we create a voice for my characters? A 16-year-old male, high schooler, Midwestern accent mixed with upstate New York, Caucasian boy, athletic with medium brown hair, confident. What else am I supposed to put here? Confident. Medium depth in his tone. Not too low, not too high. Definitely post-pubescent. Nearing adulthood. I don't know how this works. Let's go generate. And take about 30 seconds. Okay, so we are doing a live demo, and I like doing these. And while that's doing that, check this. NotebookLM is taking its sweet time. Oh, wait. Debate. Let's go. 13 minutes.
Welcome to the debate. Today, we're diving deep into the architectural choices behind a modern web application, specifically one detailed in our source material. We're looking at an app focused on Google sign-in, showing a map, and visualizing some custom hotspot data. So our central question today is this: is the, well, pretty extensive modern tech stack presented for this application really the best and most proportionate engineering approach? Or does its inherent complexity maybe introduce unnecessary overhead for what it actually does?
Right.
I'll be arguing that this integrated modern stack, far from being over-engineered, actually represents a highly effective, really efficient solution for building robust, scalable web apps, even for something that seems, relatively contained at first glance. It's about thinking ahead, future-proofing, and optimizing the whole development process.
And I'll be coming at it from, well, a slightly different angle. While I absolutely acknowledge the individual power of each technology in this stack, they're impressive tools, no doubt, I'm going to argue that the sheer number of distinct technologies involved might introduce a disproportionate amount of complexity for the application stated
cool. Let me go forward a little bit. It's 25 minutes long. This is wild.
Dealing with those external data contracts.
Okay.
Tailwind CSS, too. It's not just for making things look pretty.
I like this. I'm gonna actually listen to this tonight or tomorrow, because this is very interesting to listen to. It's more engaging. So any subject you want to learn, bro, stick that in there. If I was back in the corporate world, I would use this for training material. Absolutely. It's freaking amazing. Okay, so that's NotebookLM's new updates. Check it out. You get it for free, man. You get 100 sources in a notebook, which is, dude, that's 100 sources. And you could, like I said, you run out, well, combine them. You be like, okay, I'm gonna make one source with 100 sources in it, and then you know, start over. You know, gotta be slick. Okay, so that's NotebookLM. Let's see what Resemble AI has done. Okay.
Hey, so I was thinking we could totally hit the courts after school, you know? I mean, it's been a while since...
That dude's 43.
Hey, you guys, can you believe we actually made the playoffs? I mean, I know we've worked hard, but it still feels unreal.
He's 24.
Hey, did you see the game last night? I mean, we totally crushed it.
Bro, this sucks. I'm not happy with any of these, but we get to try it live. Let's see what ElevenLabs has got going on, because I haven't been messing with ElevenLabs for too long. I'm sorry, in a while. Yes, that's the correct phrase. And what I saw was I got this new sound effects thing. But when I came here today, I'm like, yo, it's more than just new sound effects, which is what I'm going to be showing in a second. They got this 11 music thing, studio grade music, which I had never messed with. Build a voice agent, make a conversational agent with for your business. That's freaking crazy. I didn't know they had a mobile app. They've got create any voice you can imagine with a prompt. Oh, I shouldn't have shut that freaking thing. Let me see. History. See if I can use that same prompt for science. My voices? No. Man, where's my prompt? Where's my prompt at? Darn it. I want my old prompt. I'm a dum-dum. Darn it. History? Yes? No. Oh, history. Oh, you smell. All right, I was going to do that, but I'm going to have to type it again. What is wrong with me? Okay. So we're going to check out the sound effects and then voice design. Voice first personal assistant, powered by conversational AI. I did not mess with that. There's so many things I have to mess with. I might mess with this. Make a specific video just for this and not a live stream. There's a lot in here. I might start paying for the ElevenLabs. This is cracked. They have a lot of good stuff. Anyway, sound effects. Let's get started. So, Sith Lord, what? A sound effect. Screeching tires as if screeching tires from a car hitting the brakes. I don't know, man. Let's see what's going on here. Where you at? Did it happen? Are we happening? Oh, it's doing a thing. Let's go. Hey! And you get 4 generations. Somebody's screaming. Oh. God, that's horrible. Alright. Kinda, sorta. I ain't gonna mess with this too much, but that's cool. Alright, so they got that thing. Let's see if I can play some of this stuff.
ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs.
ElevenLabs. This reminds me of Audio Jungle.
ElevenLabs.
Audio Jungle. Anybody who's old school knows what I'm talking about.
ElevenLabs.
Audio Jungle.
ElevenLabs.
Alright, so they got that. What was the other thing? Do I want to waste credits on this? What does this mean? 2 variants. Auto. A house music track with female samples saying ooh la la. and hit me up, boy, with piano and saxophone stabs, but very driving, tribal, and very driving, tribal, and minimal. Let's see what happens. See how long it takes. This is cool. Here's the thing about Suno is that they own your music unless you pay. So I'm like, screw you and the horse you rode in on, bro. So I think ElevenLabs is different. I think you can just go ahead and use this even if you're on the free plan like me. Dang, that used up 3,000 credits. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's doing this thing, man. Doing intro, build, drop. So I guess you can segment and rearrange things. We're about to hear our house music banger. 1 minute 47 seconds. Costs 3,000 credits. Let's hear it. Okay. Build one. Coming up. There's the ooh la la. Yo, the beat is dope. The name of the song is Ooh La La Tribal. I'm gonna download this thing. Dude. Dude, this is freaking amazing. Yeah, I like that. Dude, this might be my new thing. I'm gonna have to subscribe, dude. How much is this stuff? It's like $10 a month. Because that is freaking fire. That is like, when I do Suno, Audio, even Refusion, which just changed its name, it sounds like that stock music, like overly produced, too many bright synth sounds, and this is just like deep tribal house. Ooh la la. All right, that's that. I like it. I like it a lot. And with the few minutes that I'm already late. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna get there on time. Hedra real-time avatars. I don't know what in the heck this is. I'm not gonna make one because it's probably gonna take too long. I'm gonna chat with one of these dudes. Let's chat with friendly glass boy. He's a professional career coach. Amazing. Let's go. Let's go. Queue in my session. Allow while visiting the site. Yes. Let's go. What's up, dude? Hello, yes.
Nice. So about that job or career topic, is there anything specific you'd like to discuss today?
Am I qualified?
Okay. It sounds like you're wondering if you're qualified for something. Can you tell me more about what you're applying for, or what kind of qualifications you're concerned about?
I was wondering if I don't know how to swim, if I could be a lifeguard.
So you're wondering if you can be a lifeguard even if you don't know how to swim. Generally, a core requirement for being a lifeguard is being a strong swimmer. Are you considering learning to swim, or are you looking for other roles that might be a better fit?
I don't like water.
Okay, if you don't like water, lifeguarding probably isn't the best career path. What aspects of being a lifeguard appeal to you? Perhaps we can find a different career that utilizes those skills or interests.
All right, that's cool. I just want to talk to this dude and like pick his brain. He's a good salesperson, right? So I say something stupid and he throws a question at it. Pretty good. Keeps the thing going, is trying to sell me a different career than lifeguard. All right, man, that's all I'm going to talk about today. I'm getting the hell out of here. So thanks for tuning in on the replay. All 13 of you. Or one guy 13 times, I don't know. But yeah, hope you found these little things interesting. I want to mess with ElevenLabs some more, because that's freaking cool. That music was tight. All right, people. This is probably the shortest one I've ever done. Let me see the time. 25 minutes. No, I've done shorter. But anyway, goodbye. Have a good weekend. See ya.